I have never met in America with any citizen so poor as not to cast a glance of hope and envy on the enjoyments of the rich, or whose imagination did not possess itself by anticipation of those good things which fate still obstinately withheld from him. At approximately 3 p.m. today, April 25th, 2017, in what we can call an act of Christian charity, I chose to violate the magician's sacred code, and I gave to every immigrant who ever came to these teeming shores yearning to breathe free, and to every citizen in dogged pursuit of an American dream that fate still obstinately withheld from him, the secret to my success. Read, understand, apply, and may every man be a king without exception. On May 16th, 2016, applying that rule in less than 2 hours, a daisy chain reaction in a viral feeding frenzy brought over 3,000 Facebook users to my Facebook page, and by day's end, less than 24 hours, almost 650,000 gawkers arrived, and stories appeared in over 30 publications and newscasts around the world. Why? According to Jamie Riley, a seasoned journalist and editor for the close-to-home section of the Washington Post, that happened only because that was news. By definition, plain and simple, with no exception. A bright line rule that you would have to be blind and or stupid to misapply. Too easy. It doesn't get more simple than this. Almost 3 hours ago, 3 short hours ago, a quarter of the sunlit day, anyone who so desired had more than ample and abundant opportunity to apply the Washington Post rule. What worked for Webb works for everyone, barring that highly improbable circumstance that the laws of Newtonian physics were suddenly suspended, necessitating fair warning to all parents with small children to restrain their small children from using the trampoline in the backyard today, lest they be propelled upward and onward into that vast expanse of an infinite and expanding universe as we call in science. You know science, right? So, Jamie Riley, please tell me, how many calls came in to the Washington Post? Did the Washington Post have to hire an additional operator or operators to handle the overwhelming flood of calls coming in? Did Pepco have to implement emergency measures to avoid a total shutdown of the regional power grid? Did we have to mobilize the National Guard and call in federal troops and declare martial law to control the crowds, breaking even the record numbers who came to the nation's capital to protest a president at a women's march? How many I Want to Be a Millionaire contestants are at this very dinner hour saying grace around their table, with their families singing songs and choruses of hallelujah and thanksgiving for the good fortunes bestowed of champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Please, Jamie, do tell.
Tell me, dear Jamie, did you get a call from my president? Did you? Really?
Is there someone humming softly at this hour with a smile? There's not a friend like the lowly Jeebus. No, not one. No, not one. There's not an hour that he is not near us. No, not one. No, not one. And pray tell, what do these events and circumstances inform us about those other Americans of whom a French visitor thought he recorded accurate observations when he wrote? On the other hand, I never perceived amongst the wealthier inhabitants of the United States that proud contempt of physical gratification which is sometimes to be met with even in the most opulent and dissolute aristocracy. Most of these wealthy persons were once poor. They have felt the sting of want. They were long a prey to adverse fortune. And now that the victory is won, the passions which accompanied the contest have survived it. Their minds are, as it were, intoxicated by the small enjoyments which they have pursued for 40 years. 40 years? That sounds kind of familiar. Who do I know with 40 years of experience? 40 years of business experience. I remember hearing that in the campaign somewhere. But there's more. Not but that in the United States, as elsewhere, there are a certain number of wealthy persons who, having come into their property by inheritance, possess without exertion and opulence they have not earned. But even these men are not less devotedly attached to the pleasures of material life. The love of well-being is now become the predominant taste of the nation. The great current of man's passions runs in that channel and sweeps everything along its course. Be sure to tweet this right. Somebody's Chrome tabs are showing. Politicians, take note. What's up, Doc? Ain't I a stinker?
This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb. Honest.